Hi, I'm back again to do video 3 for the dragon. So I just wanted to show you a thing or two. On your air gun, I was missing the black flapper that goes behind the trigger. So I lost it. So I had to wait to get another part. This gun is a smaller gun. Oh, another thing. I dip my needle in just some spray gun lube, just the butt end, and then I put it in where the trigger is, and I let a little bit drip in there, right in there. Sorry, I'm not always watching what I'm doing. And then I spread the lube onto the needle so it doesn't stick, and so the paint flows nice and smooth through there. It's a little tricky sometimes. Ah, shoot. This is the piece I lost. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's just a little flapper. And it holds the spring back for the trigger, so you need it. So it's sticking that back in, sticking the trigger back in. Sorry, should have been a little bit ready for you, but you can see what goes wrong too, I guess. I try to guide the needle in so I don't bend the tip of that needle. And sometimes that's a little tricky for people who have a hard time seeing. Come on. Okay. Okay, I think we're in. Pull the chuck back. Now it's in. It's working. I have to fix that a little bit there. Okay, good. No, we're not. I'm going to pause it and get it working. Okay. All set to go. So I'm going to run a little water through it. You always just want to do that just to make sure the water's coming out. If the water ain't coming out, your paint ain't coming out. Okay, so what's the issue now? Paint ain't coming out, so I gotta stop and work on this. Give me a minute. Okay, so let's start with the yellow. Okay, so I mixed golden daryllide yellow. I don't know how that's properly pronounced, but that's the name of it, with some high performance reducer. And the number on that is W500. That actually is a really good reducer. So I'm just going to finish up spraying the mouth. I just had trouble getting that front nozzle to spray, so I took off the tip. Maybe it's clogged. I have to double check it. So anyways, I got this first, the teeth and these little, now it's going to come off. Just my day. Okay, hang on. I gotta get my spray and spray them back on. These things happen. Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm ready to go. Sorry for the trouble. So the frisket is back on. Not that great, mind you. I just made a copy of the teeth with some, oh, what do you call it? It's paper that you laminate things with. I just split it in two and just make my own friskets that way. Okay, so here we go, and I will turn the camera so you can see. And see if we can zoom in. Nope. Okay. Okay, so the yellow is gone, and so now we're going to move on to some bright red. So I've got this transparent kind of blood red, but I'm going to, it says burgundy. Yeah, but that looks more like a blood red. And that is number, just says burgundy, 2 fluid ounces. Cratex. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to dilute it. So we go nice and slow and not pungent with dark red in case it doesn't go. And we're going to layer it so that I have less issues if I do it that way. Oh, come on. Of course it wants to give me a problem. Okay, we'll start with a couple of drops. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Because you don't need much. And we're going to go with the high performance reducer. We'll go half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Probably 5 there. Just mix that up a little bit. Flush it out a little bit. All right. Okay. Okay, my gun is acting up, and I don't know why. So just give me a second and I'll take care of that. Okay, so the problem was my bottom cap wasn't screwed on the cup properly. It wasn't tight enough, so it was giving me a problem. Oy, oy, oy. You sometimes just have to play with it, make sure it's working. Okay, so I don't want that. Go to a little bit more of a darker line now. We'll give that a stir. Okay, that is great. I'm having problems with my gun. I just try to flush it out. And then when I go to clean it, I'll make sure she is clean. I did try to run some reducer through her to clean it out to get whatever it is that's blocking it. And wiping off the tip hoping I'll get some junk out of there. I usually clean my guns pretty good. But sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. something in the cap that's stuck, I think. I have to take the cap off and see if there's something in there. Because I got a problem. You might as well stay tuned, I guess. Well, it's not that end. Air's going right through it. I just stick it in my mouth and blow through it. I don't recommend it. You might get paint in your mouth or whatever, but that's just the way I do it. I want to know that it's blowing. So let's see what else could be the problem here. Sometimes when you take that crown off, the tip, well, that works. Blowing it out, seems to be coming through. We'll put the tip on. Sometimes the crown, which is the tip, if you take it off, sometimes I find the gun doesn't want to spray. And when you put it back on, it'll spray. But it doesn't want to spray. We're going to run straight water through the gun and see if that helps. I think it's in the cup actually, the problem, so let's take a look at the cup. I think the problem's in the cup, so I'm taking apart the cup. Clog in there. And sometimes you just have to do it. No ifs, ands, buts about it. The gun won't work if it's not clean. Could be some of my paint's older, so it tends to be a little harder to work with. But that Cratex I just opened, so I don't know if would have anything to do with it. And I just stick the paper in there and flush that out. Make it nice and clean. Stick it back in the gun. Flush the gun first. So I just spray a little water into the hole and see if it'll spray. It's blowing air. I got the water. Take the crown off again. It's blowing. I think something's stuck in the cap, but there is some sort of a problem. Well, that's it for this gun today. But I'm pretty well finished the Dragon. I did want to get the horns a little color to them, but I don't think I'll be using this gun to do it. So I'm going to check out my other gun. I'm going to pause this video and get that one all hooked up and set up. So there'll probably be a video 4. Okay, bye.